Hi, I'm going to do my video on 3D printing. It's a three-dimensional printing and it's a process of making a three-dimensional solid object of any shape from a digital model. There are three ways of 3D printing. Those are fused deposition modeling, stereolithography, and selective laser sintering. The most commonly used one is fused deposition modeling, and in this a plastic filament or a metal wire that is wound on a coil and unwound to supply to an extrusion nozzle, which turns the flow on and off. The nozzle heats to melt the material, and it can be moved in both horizontal and vertical directions. It creates the material according to the digital image that is being created by the computer-aided design. And this is the fused deposition modeling technique. It's a nozzle which is ejecting molten plastic. It's the deposited material, and it's the movable table which is moved according to the design, and it creates the required shape. It's the 3D printer which uses the fused deposition modeling technique, and these are few models that are created by our class. And I'm going to show you video on 3D printing.
3D printers turn computer models into real physical things. They do this by building up an object in a great many very thin layers. Some technologies achieve this by extruding a molten material, such as a standard thermoplastic from a print head nozzle. Other technologies lay down successive layers of powder that are selectively fused solid with a laser beam or other heat source, or else bonded with a spray-on adhesive. For many years, 3D printing has been used in rapid prototyping and to help produce mold masters. But more recently, pioneers such as Freedom of Creation and Make Eyewear have begun to use 3D printers to digitally manufacture final products or parts thereof. This means that it's already possible to purchase spectacles, furniture, and many other items that have been 3D printed, and this trend is set to continue. Today, 3D printers can build items in a wide variety of materials, including plastics, metals, glass, concrete, and chocolate. As the technology develops, this will allow an increasing number of parts and products to be stored digitally online. Items will then be able to be delivered digitally across the internet, so reducing physical transportation costs and permitting more local manufacturing. Because it's an additive process, 3D printing will also reduce materials wastage, as well as permitting high levels of product customization. To help demonstrate the possible impact of 3D printing, let's consider how people buy shoes. Today, when somebody wants some new footwear, they usually go to a store. Gathered together in this location are a predetermined number of styles and sizes from which they can choose. All of these shoes have previously been manufactured in distant factories in the hope that somebody one day may want to buy them. Now, let's consider what may happen in the future. Rather than traveling to a store, a customer may go online, select a design, color, material and size, and then print out their shoes on a personal 3D printer in their own home. Creative consumers may even customize their shoe design using an app created by the manufacturer, or may even come up with a new shoe style all by themselves. Of course, many people may not want or be able to afford a personal 3D printer. Nevertheless, they could still create or customize their own shoes on a computer and then use an online printing service to dispatch them to their own home. Alternatively, they may visit a local 3D printing bureau to get their shoes printed out. Or perhaps they may still purchase their shoes from a specialist footwear store, but now one that is able to offer a far wider range of digital designs that are printed out on demand. In time, it may even be possible to return an old pair of shoes so that the material they are made from can be recycled and reprinted into a new design. Many of the ideas in the previous scenario may sound fantastical, but all
So in this way we can create objects from 3D printer from our home and to go to any shop and print our desired object. Thank you.